Hello, everybody. My name is Dr. Neha Hamilton, and we are covering this subject called social media marketing. So, today we are going to start with a new topic in social media marketing, that is Instagram marketing. So, we all are aware of what Instagram is, we all have accounts on Instagram, and it is one of the most fastest growing social networking platform nowadays. It is very much in trend. The thing which is different about Instagram as compared to other social media applications are the use of pictures, the use of photo, the use of innovation in the marketing and advertising front. And even generally, when if you have a very good photograph of yours, or if you want to showcase any art of yours, then I think Instagram is the best platform through which you can show your art form. More emphasis is given on pictures, more of filters are available for you on Instagram. If you upload a picture, you get a lot of option. You can filter your picture, you can, you know, change the brightness of the picture, or you can just boost up your picture by using Instagram. So it is basically all about the visual beauty. It is about innovativeness. It is about all kind of art forms that looks beautiful. So you will notice that whenever you scroll down the screen and you see the promotions on Instagram, they are basically picture based. More of video based, they are picture based. Why picture based? Because on Instagram you have a restriction that you cannot post a video for more than, I think, 30 seconds. And if you have a long video, then you have to divide that video into smaller parts, and then you can upload a video on Instagram. So a viewer has to swipe left the video, swipe left to completely watch the video. So this is one thing which is different in Instagram from other social media platforms, right? So the basic thing that we have noticed in Instagram is the use of colors, the use of imaginations, uh, the use of creativity in showcasing your product or promoting your product. So, most of the wedding photographers, choreographers, painters, artists, they showcase their pictures on Instagram, and these kind of pictures are most likable on Instagram also, right? So it is like a virtual magazine where you are watching a lot and lot of images, pictures, videos, etc. So, what is the reason why you should be on Instagram? What is the reason behind it? With almost 1 billion monthly active users, Instagram is officially the second most popular social network behind Facebook. So, we all know that the most popular social networking website, which is most popular, is Facebook. After Facebook, we have Instagram. You can use Instagram to grow your traffic and not just your followers count. So, as I have told you, that social media platforms can be used to actually improve your traffic on the website. If you have a parallel website, if you have a parallel YouTube page, then you can increase the traffic on that particular YouTube page through your Instagram profile. So you add hyperlinks of those YouTube page on your Instagram post, or the hyperlinks of your Facebook post on your Instagram profile, so that people are diverted towards your original website or on your YouTube channel, right? So these figures are very attractive, and these figures show us that Instagram has total of more than 400 million daily users. Now, let us compare a business account and a personal account on Instagram. When you talk about business account, a business account has a contact button, right? You have to differently create a business account if you are using Instagram for promotional purposes or for your marketing. You cannot use your personal account, right? So you have to use a business account if you are officially a registered company or a registered business, or even if you are a small scale business, you can open an Instagram business account. It is absolutely free of cost unless and until you start an Instagram campaign. They are not going to charge you. So it has a contact button. So in that contact button, you can either add your phone number or your email address. You can add your address and location, and you have a picture of follower analytics also. So what is follower analytics? Whenever you send a post, you are going to see that how many people, what is the engagement rate, how many people are watching it, how many people are reacting to that particular post. These all things you get to see in a business account, which are not there in the personal account. We all have personal accounts, so we don't get to see all these kind of things which are seen on a business account. Then we have ad capabilities also. So you cannot launch an ad in Instagram if you have personal account, but you can launch a paid advertisement campaign on Instagram account. Now, when I talk about a personal account, it has privacy settings, private settings. You can change your settings. You can hide your pictures. You can hide your contact information. You can hide about your bio. Whatever you want, you can do in your personal account in the when you go into the settings. Next is high organic reach. So when you create a personal account, it has high organic reach as compared to a business account. Why? Because business account is a sponsored account, promotional account, everybody know about that. But on the other hand, if you create a personal account, that's when you are going to get high amount of traffic because you have your friends also. So that's why organic reach is going to increase. You are going to promote your product with your friends and family who are already following you on Instagram, right? So on Instagram, we do not have friends, but we have followers. If somebody follows you, you can follow them back. You can send them requests to follow you. Once you start following somebody, you get to see the notifications that your friends or somebody whom you are following is posting on Instagram. There are two types of post on Instagram. The first is called as news feed, which is a ephemeral content, which is short-lived, and that only stays for 24 hours, just like Facebook. But a different thing in Instagram nowadays that I'm watching is that, for example, today at 2 p.m., you have posted a content. So next day at 2 p.m., on 11th August at 2 p.m., that content is going to stay on your followers page on the top front, right? So you get to see the time left for you, right? 14 hours left, 15 hours left, 13 hours left. This kind of figures are being shown to you once you post a particular status. And even the followers, they can see the post which are visible to in front of them. They can see that how much time is left for this post to stay. Why this kind of time is being shown? Because as a company or as a marketing professional, you want to see that how much analytics, follower analytics, you are getting from your ephemeral content or stories that you are posting on Instagram, and how many people are watching it. To get a data, these kind of time is being written. And for personal use, you know that after 10 hours, this story is only going to be 10 hours, so I have 10 hours of time to watch it. So maybe I'll watch it in the evening, or I'll watch it in the night when I'm free, right? So this kind of mind settings or psychological setting you can do with yourself. So that's why that kind of time is written when you scroll your Instagram page. Another thing apart from story is feed. So feed is something that is permanent, that never goes away from your wall. Every time you post an Instagram feed, it is visible to all your followers or your friends, and you can also go back and see those pictures whenever you want. But story is something that is short-lived. Story is something, that is maybe a daily thing for you, a routine thing for you. Maybe you are going to a cafe one day, maybe you are going to a salon one day. So you are posting stories on daily basis, right? So just to keep your friends updated that this is what I'm doing today. Now, what are the things that you should keep in mind if you are on Instagram generally? Consistent colors. Consistent colors means whatever colors you are using in your post should be consistent. That differentiates you from the other brand. For example, here you can see that uh, the color shade is kind of gray, which is used everywhere. Different kind of gray and blacks and whites. So it is like a warm shade that you are watching here in front of you, right? For example, when you talk about Instagram logo, it is pink in color. So every post that is being shared by Instagram, for their own company, that has usually a shade of pink in that, right? When you talk about Apple iPhone, they have white color in their ads whenever they post a ad. Whenever you talk about a Pepsi ad, there is always a red color. If you have noticed, you have to notice it carefully. There is kind of a red color or red shade in that particular ad. If you see the post which are posted by Samsung, you will see a navy blue color in that because the logo of Samsung has that navy blue color. So this color coordination is very important because here we are talking about pictures, we are talking about visualizations, we are talking about attracting the audience. So you have to make yourself different from others. हमको अपने आप को दूसरों से अलग दिखाना है. अलग दिखाने के लिए एक अलग जगह बनानी पड़ेगी. और अलग जगह आप कैसे बनाएंगे? Whenever you are posting, make sure you are adding a blue element to your post and in your pictures. Maybe the model is wearing a blue shirt. Maybe he's carrying a blue phone. Maybe the background is blue. Maybe the lighting is blue. Maybe the things which are you are using in background is blue, right? So you have to make a different shade for yourself, a different space for yourself when you are on Instagram. Bring your brand voice to Instagram. Brand voice means what does your brand says, right? For example, Domino's says that free delivery. So just show it out on your post. Just reflect that message in your promotional ads, right? For example, you are talking about quality education. Suresh Gyan Vihar University talks about quality education. So just reflect that kind of theme in everything that you're posting so that the brand positioning becomes strengthened. The positioning of a brand is strengthened when you focus on the basic core value of a particular brand. When you talk about Apple, Apple is all about innovative products with high quality. So that is what they showcase in all of their ads, that they make innovative products with high quality. No other product matches with the quality of Apple. No other product. There is no competitor of Apple right now in the global market, right? So whatever you have to showcase that on Instagram. आपकी जो कोर फिलॉसफी है वो आपके हर मैसेज में रिफ्लेक्ट होनी चाहिए इंस्टाग्राम, right? The first thing that we have studied is the color theme should be same in all the ads so that you make a different position in the mind of the customers, right? And your followers want to know what to expect, right? So your followers who are following your Facebook page, Facebook, not Facebook, who are following your Instagram page, they should know that what are those things that they should expect from you, right? Now, I have a small tutorial for you on Instagram that I'm going to share with you so that you can see that video and learn something. So we'll take this video later. Maybe we can continue with the slide right now. People buy, know, like, and trust people over brands. So, you know, we have a psychology that we trust people more as compared to brands. You know, if you ask certain people that why you are consuming a particular product, because this actor or this actress is endorsing that product, that's why I'm using that product, right? So we associate a face with a brand, right? So if you have seen an ad of Kent water purifier, Hema Malini is coming in that brand from the past, I think, 10 years. I'm watching her endorsing Kent water purifier, and they are not even changing the face because they have associated the brand image with a particular person. Whenever you see Hema Malini standing with a glass of water, you know that she is going to endorse Kent Purifier. And that is what is important. That is what we have to learn, that you trust people over brands. You don't trust brands who do not have life, but you trust people who have life, who are associated with a particular brand. So we trust Hema Malini. Why? Because she has a very successful career, she has a very successful family life, right? She has two daughters, both are married, well settled. She's a great performer, great dancer, right? And a great human being also. So that's why we associate those kind of stories, those kind of image of a Kent purifier that is kind of a trustworthy, high quality product with Hema Malini. Okay, so these are the things that you should keep in mind, that associate your brand with a face or a person who carry that kind of image, so that your brand has a face and people can associate with that particular brand. Okay, pulling back the curtain and getting little light-hearted with the people behind your brand can go a long way when you are forging emotional connection with the followers, right? So these are the things which are very very important. If you are joining your name with a very famous Bollywood celebrity, then it's okay. You have to live up with it. You have to pay some amount of money for that. But if not, then definitely you can add an influencer. You can add people who can be associated with your brand, so that you can trust your brand, right? So on Instagram, whenever you are posting, it is good to add pictures of people with real emotions on their face as compared to an animated picture, or just a picture with a brand image. It is because the picture should speak in itself. If you can see this picture, two happy faces, right? You can read their emotions from their faces only. So it is very important to add people or associate people with your brand. Have a bunch of followers on your personal account, but trying to start a fresh new Instagram account for your brand, then link up that newer account with an at the rate tag, and your personal followers can click on over and give you a follow on your brand too. So the strategy on Instagram is very simple. The strategy is that you have to create a you have to create a personal account first. When you create a personal account first, you get to add the followers. When you add your followers, when you increase the total number of followers up to something, because sometimes you follow certain brands and then they follow them back, right? So that ways you can see that you know people start liking it, and then slowly and gradually you make a official account or a business account, and then you connect both of your accounts so that your friends or followers only have to click at a particular link, and they can follow your official page too. When sharing a photo or video for your story, you can mention someone. Tap camera in the top left of your screen and swipe right for anywhere in the feed. Take a photo or video, then tap double A. Type at the rate followed immediately by the username and then select the person you like to mention. So this is simply about tagging. Tagging is important. We have seen this in Facebook advertising also, and we are watching it in Instagram advertising also, that it is very, very important, immensely important to tag the customers who are either, uh, who are either a part of your page, or who are your potential customers, or who are highly engaging customers, right? So it is very important to tag a video or a image, whatever you are promoting on Instagram. The next thing that we have to understand is algorithm. So in algorithm, there are three things that we need to understand in Instagram algorithm. The first is interest, the second is recency, and the third is relationship. Interest means how much Instagram predicts you will care about a post, with higher ranking for what matters to you, determined by past behavior on similar content, and potentially machine vision analyzing the actual content of the post. So there is a kind of forecasting and predicting, right? So you follow certain pages and you don't follow certain pages. Sometimes you get to see the pages which are visible on your Instagram feed, which you have actually not liked. So why those pages or why those posts are visible to you on your Instagram feed? Because on the basis of your previous interest, Instagram picks up the messages and they show you on your feed, on your wall. So this is how interest is associated with customers. For example, I love Bollywood movies, right? So I always follow the Bollywood stars, the big names in the industry. I follow them all. And sometimes I get to see posts of those Bollywood stars whom I have never seen. So Instagram, by artificial intelligence, picks up or predicts my behavior, that because I'm liking all the celebrities, maybe I like that particular post. So that is called as algorithm. That is called as interest. Now let's talk about recency. How recently the post was shared, with prioritization for timely post over weekly old ones. So there is a rule of Instagram that whenever you will scroll down the pages, you will always find the newer post at the topmost position and the older post at a below down position, right? So whenever you open your Instagram page, you must have noticed that there is always a word written new post. Whenever you open your wall, you will end up watching the same wall where you left behind, but you will see a message, new post. So when you click on this new post, you will get to see whatever new post the people are uploading time to time. So you can see that, you can watch that. So recency is again a principle of Instagram. Newer your post is, higher it is going to be shown to the audiences. In the same way, if you open your Instagram page, on the top line, you are first going to see whatever is happening live right now, right? If anything is happening live right now, that you are going to see first, right? And then you are going to see the rest of the stories. In the similar way, if anybody has posted something very recently, for example a minute ago or a second ago, you are going to see that post first, and then you are going to see the other posts, right? So this is the principle of Instagram that we should understand. And what are the takeaways from these principles, as a marketer, you should be very much frequent and you should be very much active on Instagram, because if you are not very active on Instagram, if you post a single post once in 10 days, then there is a probability that nobody is going to see your post, because on Instagram, uh, every minute the posts are being uploaded and your page got refreshed every minute or every 2 minutes. So it is very important for you to frequently keep on posting at least once a day, or keep yourself active if you want to improve the visibility of your pages, right? Next, next thing is relationship. How close you are to the person who shared it. With higher rankings for people you are interacted with a lot in the past on Instagram, such as by commenting on their post or being tagged together in photos. So again, another principle we got to know, which is related to Instagram, and what is that? The people who are close to you. Now, how do Instagram assess that who are the people who are actually close to you? So the people to whom you have interacted with past a lot, the people with whom you are tagging your photos the most, you are replying to their post a lot. So those are the people who are close to you. Generally, if I have a friend with whom I'm not in touch with, I'm not a very fast friend, a good friend of him or her, I'm not going to, respond to their posts which they are doing on Instagram. But if I'm very close to somebody, for example, she is my best friend or he is my brother or sister, then definitely I'm more active, you know. So if anybody who is very close to me, according to Instagram, right, on the basis of my past history, has posted something on Instagram, I am going to see that thing first as compared to the others. So these are the three principles that decides the algorithm, that decides the algorithm or the ranking in Instagram. Okay, search hashtags and like and comment on people's profile. Consider your own branded hashtag mixed with common ones for discoverability. Create real connections. DM, direct message, is about relationship. Do not sell in on your first outreach. So you must have seen that the people who are on Instagram live, who are selling their products and services on Instagram, they always tell you to DM on Instagram. Now, what is this DM? DM is called as direct messaging on Instagram. Now, this direct messaging is a private message that you are sending to somebody on who is also a part of Instagram. So you can, it is just like Facebook private messaging. Facebook Messenger, we have only you and your friend get to see the message that you are sharing with your friend. In the same way, we have direct messaging in Instagram, so that you can directly communicate with your customers on that page. One way it is good because you are personally communicating with the customer and nobody get to see that. It is something which is confidential and private between you and your customer. Next thing is create real connections. Real connections means it is very important to make good connections with your clients, with your heart, for the business purposes, so that your the client, they refer you in their Instagram, they always hashtag you and they always remember you. Remember, you just close your eyes of you and remember the last time you observed or you experienced the best service of your life. It can be in a salon, it can be in a hotel, it can be in a restaurant, whatever it is, right? You always remember that, and you have a different space in your heart for that particular service, right? So you have to connect, you have to make real connection with your customers, and that is what YouTubers did. I have seen one thing in YouTube influencers, that they create personal connections. They take names of people in their videos that, Shehnaz was telling me to make a video on this, that's why I'm making this. And Preeti was asking me a question about this, so I'm answering this. And Ravi was asking me that, how to get a good diet for weight loss. So I'm going to prepare a video for that. So why they are taking names? Because they are making personal connection with the client. So Instagram is a good platform where you can make good personal connections with the client, and you can make yourself different from others. Now, one of the new strategy, innovative strategy that I am watching nowadays is selling a happy hamper to the influencers, or selling something to celebrities and influencers free of cost. Sometimes you don't want to pay anything to anybody, right? You want a influencer to market your product, but you do not want to pay some amount of money for that, or some kind of a thing to that particular celebrity. So what do you do is you kind of give them, uh, a free kind of a product or free products, and they just take a picture of that product and paste it on their Instagram, upload it that on Instagram. So that actually is a very famous, innovative way of promoting your product, because the person who is promoting your product is getting a free product also, and at the same time is promoting your product free of cost. So these are called as happy hampering. So what is happy hampering? Giving away free sample of the product to the influential people so that they can use it. For example, I have seen a lot of celebrities. They are posting, for example, on their birthdays, some famous bakeries are sending them cakes. So they are thanking them and they are saying that thank you, hashtag Neha Bakers for sending me this yummy chocolate cake. And they are just adding the photo of the chocolate cake and they are posting it on their stories, right? So this is called as happy hampering, where you can send free kind of trial or sample gifts to the celebrities, and they can easily showcase or market the product for you. So I am going to share a tab with you. Right, I hope this is visible to you. This is the Instagram page of Gulabo Jaipur, which is a very small boutique, just 10 steps away from my house. It is in Sea Scheme. And let me tell you that the clothing they sell is incredibly affordable. Anybody can afford it, right? But only because of their uh, Instagram page, and only because of their online presence, they have literally reached to Bollywood, right? People are, the actors and celebrities are wearing their clothes and they are showcasing them on Instagram. So let me show you. I have clicked on celebs in GJ. That means celebs in Gulabpur, Jaipur. So you can see that she is a celebrity. I'm sure they are paying nothing to them. This is a picture of Kareena Kapoor with her son. They must have sent some free clothing sets to them. They are just wearing it and they are showcasing it. Because once they wear the clothes, and nothing, nowhere it is written that paid partnership with Gulabo Jaipur. Nothing it is written, right? So that means they are just getting the products free of cost. These celebrities, they are getting the products. They are wearing the products, and Gulabo Jaipur is capturing those photos and showing that photos on their Instagram page. So this is how that works, right? This is how their walls look like. See how Sonakshi Sinha is showcasing her shalwar suit wearing Gulabo Jaipur, right? Nothing it is written paid partnership with Gulabo Jaipur, and you can see that she is showcasing the product. So this is how innovatively you can promote the product on Instagram. This is purely a organic reach. You are not paying anything to anybody, but you are just increasing the reach of your product. Okay, now let's go back to the slide. Right. Sorry, I forgot to mention that you always have to, hashtag it. You start a lot of hashtag campaigns. You make people associate with that hashtag campaign. And whenever you send a post, you hashtag people. Why you hashtag these things? Because the people who are associated with this hashtag are going to see this particular thing. So if I have started hashtag Gulabo Jaipur, I if I'm following it, and if I am taking a shalwar suit from them and wearing it, and I'm uploading that picture on Instagram with hashtagging them, hashtag Gulabo Jaipur, then everybody who is a community of Gulabo Jaipur is going to see my post. My post is going to be visible on them. For example, if Sonakshi Sinha is following that this particular brand, she is going to watch my picture, right? So I hope you are understanding what is the meaning of hashtag, right? So the thing that we have learned in this slide is this interest is very important. Whatever is the interest of people, they are going to see those kind of feeds or those kind of posts on their Facebook wall. For example, if I love cooking, I get to see recipes. If I love shopping, I get to see e-commerce websites. If I like news, I'm going to see, news post. If I like sports, I'm going to see sports, and these kind of things, right? Recency. So Instagram is going to show you the posts which are newer and newer. In every 2 or 3 minutes, you get to see a tab on Instagram which says new post, right? So recency is important. A lesson for a marketer is to be very active on Instagram and keep on posting the pictures time to time. Next is relationship. If somebody closer to you according to Instagram, right? So according to Instagram means what does your past history says? If you are really commenting on that person's post or picture and you are tagging that a person again and again on your photos, so Instagram is going to show you that post first, right? So that is relationship. So this is how the ranking in the ranking algorithm in the Instagram works. So I'm going to show you a small video. Let me try. In this video, we are going to learn that how you can actually improve the total number of followers, or how to increase the total number of followers on Instagram. Just give me a second. Yes.
Facebook bought Instagram for $1 billion. That's a lot of money. But now, Instagram generates over $1 million a day in ad revenue. What a great deal. It's so good that everyone now wants more Instagram followers. And I'm going to teach you how to get more followers fast. So step one, make sure you have a really good profile image, something that's professional, looks good. And just having a profile image isn't good enough. You need to put in your name, description, and make sure your description is catchy. Let's say I want to create an Instagram profile about me, Neil Patel. I would create an amazing description. I would do something like Neil Patel, top 100 entrepreneur under the age of 30 by President Obama, top 10 online marketer by Forbes. Short, simple, to the point. Give people a reason to follow you. Your description should also match the type of content that you're going to post on your page. That way, people know who they're going to be following and why. Once you've done that, make sure you create amazing, beautiful images. If the images aren't good, you're not going to do well. I don't care what kind of marketing gimmicks you run, you're not going to do well unless your photos are amazing. And that's the beauty about Instagram. You can actually see what's done really well in the past. Just search using hashtags or keywords and you'll see all the photos within your space that have done well. The more visual the photo is, the better off you are. In addition to that, you need to post on a consistent basis. If you post once a week, you're going to get more likes per photos, and that's what everyone wants, right? But what you'll also notice is that you're not growing your follower account fast enough. You're actually better off if you post once to twice a day. Keep a consistent schedule. Make sure that if you post every day at 10 a.m., you keep up with it. If you also want to post at nighttime like 6 p.m., do it twice a day. 10 a.m. in the morning, 6 p.m. at night. Those are two good time slots that work really well. In addition to that, use a really long description. So anytime you add a photo to Instagram, you're able to add some text. The more thorough your text is, when people do searches on Instagram, the more people will find your photo. You can also add hashtags. Use a handful of hashtags to your photo. I know some people go overboard and they like adding like 30 hashtags per photo. I think that's a bit crazy and tacky. I don't like doing that. But if you want to add 5 or 10, not a problem, right? It's better than using 0. So roughly use between 5 and 10 hashtags. Best of all, make sure you follow 30 people per hour. You can technically follow more people per hour, but then it gets too spammy and you're going to hit Instagram filters. Instead, follow 30 people within your space per hour, or 30 people that interest you. As you do that, you'll notice that a lot of people will follow you back. And as they follow you back and you start posting new photos, not only will you get more likes, but you'll also get more comments. And when you get more comments, make sure you respond to people. The more people you engage with and respond with, the more likely that they're actually going to share your photos with other people. One cool thing that you can also do as you have more followers is when you add a picture, let's say if it's of a destination, you can do things like tag a friend that you'd love to go to Hawaii with. Let's say you're in Hawaii and you put a beautiful picture of Hawaii, right? That'll cause other people to tag more people. So more people will see your photos and that'll cause you to get more followers. It's that simple. Use those techniques and your Instagram account.
Right. So we were listening from an expert, and he said that there are a lot of things that you should keep in mind when you are posting a business profile on Instagram, a beautiful profile picture, a very detailed bio about yourself. The picture quality should be good. You should be consistent on Instagram because we have studied three principles of Instagram, that says recency, relationship, and these things, right? So it is important to react to people when they are asking questions, be engaged with the people, create an emotional bond, emotional connection with the customers, so that they start taking interest in your page. Try to add hashtags whenever you post. Try to add hashtags which are related to your uh, particular thing. Okay, if you want to know that what kind of pictures, because picture is the best thing in Instagram that you can work on. So if you're not able to understand that, what kind of picture shall I use on Instagram, so you can just type in some keywords and you can search on Instagram, and you are going to get a detailed ranking of pictures. You get to see that what are the pictures. For example, if you type Olympics 2020, so a lot of pictures will come in front of you. You get to see the pictures of Olympics, and that's how, if you have an Instagram page on Olympics, you can add those kind of photos which are likable by people more, right? So the quality of pictures is something which is very important. The another thing that we have learned in today's class is tagging your friends, tagging the followers, hashtagging them to increase the visibility on Instagram. So a lot of things are left in this topic. We have just covered the introduction of Instagram. We have learned a lot of things today, like uh, you know whenever you are posting on Instagram, try to stick to a particular shade of color when you are posting your ads to make yourself different from others. Try to add good quality pictures. Try to be a frequent poster who is posting every, twice a day or every day, right? So that your chances of visibility increases, because Instagram doesn't show you very older post. They believe in showing you the recent post. Try to make connection with the audience by going live time to time. Okay, so these are some small strategies that you can apply on Instagram and make a successful business page on Instagram. So I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining. I am ending the recording now.